Caribbean Fusion Restaurant.
Hello, I'm Delia Delore. Welcome to Delore Factor Live. Mothering Sunday is just around the corner on May 13, so we thought we'd bring you some ideas for mother, and perhaps you and your mum will celebrate it differently this year. We also thought we'd talk about how it feels to be a mum, and if your mother is no longer with you, we hope the program brings you fond memories of your times together. But first, let's go to housekeeping. Thank you everyone who made a pledge at National Community Foundation's telethon last week. Several DFL sponsors, guests and fans pledged, and I know because I took some of their calls. It's not too late to pledge, and if you have pledged, don't forget to visit Bank of St. Lucia or First National Bank and pay. Last week we launched U Factor. I'd like to remind viewers, if you would like an opportunity to create U Factor's logo or the theme tune, send us an email and we'll give you all the details. Also, if you'd like us to visit your children's school and encourage them to improve their self-esteem, let us know. We'll be at the Corinth Secondary School tomorrow morning and at Tapion School on Monday morning. But back to tonight. What type of woman makes a good mother? And how should we celebrate Mother's Day in a manner our mothers would enjoy? How would our mothers like to be spoiled? Our guest tonight will help us answer these questions. Our first guest is from Skin Science and Illuminous, who are of course sponsors of Delore Factor Live. It's Venus Octave, and also a DFL fan because I see her quite often. And we have designer and businesswoman Wilhelmina O'Geist. So I want to say good night to both of you ladies.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here. I have a long history with you, don't I, Wilhelmina?
Yes, you do. Way back.
Way back.
School days. Yes, Castries Comprehensive.
Isn't it amazing? Little did we know all those years ago that we would end up again sitting side by side under these kind of situations. Yeah. But it's really nice to see you. Brought back some really happy CCSS memories.
Thank you.
Great. And Venus, of course, I see you very regularly at Skin Science and Illuminous. And I'm really looking forward to you sharing with our viewers some of the things that you have shared me. And I have to say, my skin's been really lovely from the time I've been speaking to Venus and Catherine and everyone at Skin Science. So thank you for that. And I hope that the viewers tonight are appreciative to what Venus has to say to you tonight, because I know it's going to be a really, really wonderful treat for mothers if mothers accept what we're saying is true. Because I mean, look at my skin, it's beautiful. Of course helped by MAC Cosmetics, but even underneath it all, if I didn't look after my skin properly, then the cosmetics would not fit nicely on my face. True?
True.
Good. Okay, now you know what we do when we're here. We have two things we have to do. First of all, we have to talk about our ice cream, and then also our 2 in a row. So I'd like to start with you first, Wilhelmina, about the ice cream. Now you had some Farron's ice cream. Can you remember the flavors?
Because she chocolate cherry.
Venus, didn't she look like she didn't even care what it was she was eating? She
They were all nice. They were all delicious. I mean, the cherry chocolate was quite nice.
Yeah, and then we had sea moss as well, and we had the vanilla, the no added sugar. Did you taste that? It didn't taste to me like...
There was something.
Yeah, it was very nice.
I tasted that. It was quite nice. I can't remember what flavor it was.
And I couldn't tempt Venus to try some of the no added sugar vanilla ice cream, you know, because obviously she hasn't had ice cream for quite a while, right?
No.
Okay, and she's how slim she is, but not that that makes a difference, because I keep telling people I eat ice cream and I was losing weight and I've maintained my weight, and it's how you eat the ice cream in moderation, like anything.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it?
You can eat anything, you just have to reduce the amount you eat. I mean, you could have anything you want. You just eat less.
Yeah,
and here's the pro.
You eat to live, but you don't live to eat.
Right.
That's true. That's true. And don't eat late at night. A lot of people, they do that. You know, some people are lucky, they eat late at night and they don't put it on. Other people it does exactly the same thing. But anyway, let's go to our 2 in a row questions. Now, I know we were kind of like talking about a couple of them, but we decided on these ones. And I'm going to start first with you, Wilhelmina. Okay, you have a day off. What would you prefer, a day at the beach or a day at the spa?
Definitely the spa. Gonna relieve some stress, you know, get all this tension out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely the other spa.
Definitely the spa. Yeah. Okay. I have to say, it's spas are really beautiful places to be, and I think that a lot of us, we don't do it as much as we should. And I think a lot of us not scared. You're not apprehensive when you don't do
it's
something.
It's supposed to be me time. You know, this kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, Venus can tell you a lot about me time, you know, and hopefully that we'll see you down at Skin Science and Illuminous, because when I go there, it's definitely me time, you know, because you're comfortable, and you're doing something good for you, and your skin, you know, feels great afterwards as well. And I'm saying all these things because there are mothers there, and it's time for us mothers to say to our children, as much as we love certain things, maybe it's time for you to try something new and try something that you're not sure about. And a lot of the times when we're not sure about something, it's just because we haven't been introduced to it. But when you are introduced to it, it's easy. And I think I have to say, you know, a lot of people, they complain about St. Lucia in terms of customer services. But I think in the beauty industry, that's where you get the best customer services. If you think of, you know, the spas and the beauty clinics and so on, you get some really great hospitality and services and stuff. So don't let that hinder you. And I think this is a great time for you to think about for Mother's Day. Ask your children to treat you to one of those. Okay. Now for you, Venus, your question. Okay. Do you agree with the phrase, why grow when you can buy?
To some extent, yes. Because the thing about it is, well, the most common thing or hair pieces, that's what normally the phrase is associated with. And what I find
hair
about
pieces.
And just the fact that, of course, hair color, hair cuts, it's a trend right now. I'm totally for it.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I would do it.
Yeah, but some of those statements, you know, it's here nor there, or there are pluses and negatives in, you know. But when I heard that statement at first, I didn't think it was about hair. I thought it was about products, like
it's just
food products and things.
It's mainly associated with it.
And you know, funny enough, I remember years gone by, you daren't talk about, you know, hair that was artificial. And now everyone talks about it like it's like, you know.
Nothing.
But the funny thing is, people don't say to you, is that your own hair? But they will say to you, do you wear lens? Is that your own eyes? But they won't say, is that your own hair? But then your hair is something a lot of people just, you know, do and they wear, and they even do that. They flick it like it's really theirs. And it's
I
not
think
really
because of our culture and our race, you could actually tell. So nobody bothers to ask, because you could tell if it's yours or if it's probably not
yours. And it's a fashion trend right now. So, you know, they don't make anything of it because it's fashion, you know.
Well, once it's done neatly. Because, you know, once it's done neatly and, you know, and it's presentable, you know, because I've seen some things and I think, didn't someone tell this person that they need to sort this thing out,
I prefer that natural look though, but then off and on you need a change. And then with the hairpiece you get you can have an instant change. That's the good thing about it.
Well, I have to say, I don't wear wigs. But sometimes I wish I could, especially when I go to, I think last year when Rotary Club, they had their Motown, was it the year before last, they had the Motown. And I saw them all on stage with their afros and everything, and I wanted an afro. I wanted to go out and buy this wig and flick it and, you know, boogie and everything like that. And I think if I was given that opportunity to go out and party and wear wigs, I would do that. I think it's great. So in that respect, I would definitely.
But again, like you said, it has to suit the individual.
Yeah. And please don't wear yellow and orange. And you have, you know, your skin, your complexion. I mean, you can wear these things if your complexion, you know, it suits it.
It has to look as natural as possible. I mean, you do it in a way that it blends in with you. Nobody can tell it's not yours, you know. But some people, from the time you appear, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah. And we're saying all this because, of course, with Mother's Day around the corner, you'll be thinking about what you'd like to buy Mum. So that's supposed to be on the miss list. All right, do not go out and get Mum any kind of funky hat, no matter how bubbly Mum is. This is a Dulor Factor Live. We're going to a break, and before we come back, I have some questions for you. Okay, you know we always give away giveaways. So name 4 Fair and Dairy flavors we've mentioned at any time on Dulor Factor Live, and you will receive a Fair and ice cream flavor of your choice. To win a hat for Mum from AF Valmont, tell us which of their Castries branches open on a Sunday, okay? And to win this wonderful women's nutritional system from Organica, name the DBS television feature hosted by the Managing Director of Organica, and DFL sponsor Candy Nicholas Bowen. We've other prizes to be won from Touch Therapies, High Tide Restaurant, Rainforest Hideaway Restaurant, and Secret DFL Fans. So stay with us on DBS and we'll be right back.